My name is Chebet Maria K. I am HIV positive. I've come here to tell my story. But before I tell my story, I would like to give special thanks to the following people. I would like to thank the USAID for providing us with the ARV that we are taking, and not forgetting the implementing partners that has been helping us, the USAID Uganda, the G2G, and the referral hospital. First of all, I want to go straight to my story. When I was very young, when I didn't realize that I was having HIV, I have passed through a lot. Before, my mother took me to the referral hospital and they tested me for HIV positive, and they put me into treatment. When I reached a certain age, I was asking my mom that why am I always taking this medicine and yet my brothers and sisters are not taking. My mom told me I am taking this for rashes and for headache. She was hiding something from me. I kept on asking her. And one day she took me to the referral hospital where the implementing partners have, and then they put me down to my fellow friends. They started explaining me how I was infected and how these things cannot kill, and I started to catch up with those words they tell me. And after that, I came back to the community. I started getting so much stigma from my friends. When I'm in school, people think that I am positive because the way I was falling sick, and each and every time they take me to hospital, if like they send a message that Chebet, you need to go and do your viral load test, and that process of going back home, like they say that this girl is always going back home, going to do several things. Is she not positive or what? So I was wondering. And then after that, I had some problems with my taking drugs. Taking drug was very hard. At firstly, I tried to use the PK because I bought PK in our school. Like if I eat the PK from the packet, I put my drugs inside the packet of PK, and then when it is time for class, I go to class because the time which I take my drugs, it reach when I'm ready for a lesson. I just pick my PK like I'm chewing my PK, and then I just swallow my drugs. After I take something. Good enough, in our school in St. Catherine, there we take breakfast at 6 exactly. So it was easy. So I kept on doing this. My friends realized that I was taking medicine, not eating PK. So I came back home. Our social workers and the implementing partners came to our home to visit me to give me hand advice. And they gave me so very many advice. I told her about what I'm experiencing at school, and they told me that I should disclose myself to the school nurse. And when I disclosed myself to the school nurse, and the school nurse started keeping my drugs for me, and I go there every day, pick my drugs, take them, and it was very easy for me to do other things. I'm now very healthy. You see me, even shining. Things have changed. I'm now the real Chebet I know. So my fellow friends, don't be annoyed of yourself. Believe on who you are. I know it's hard. If someone says that you're positive, I know it's hard, but just accept who you are. I know one time you'll be somebody who is higher than someone who thinks that he or she is not positive. I would like to stop here by saying that our fellow students which are studying, please let's know how to take our drugs. Let's stay away from people who maybe stigmatize us and do many things about our health. Let's keep on doing general checkup and provide many things. Thank you very much.
I first have to thank God. I'm known by the name Ogwang Stephen. I'm 16 years old positive. May I take this opportunity to thank our USAID members. After they found that we have HIV/AIDS, they provide us ARVs so that we can be protected against HIV. And I gave thanks to YAPS and to use life members and other implementing partners who are gathered here. When I was 6 years old, I used to take ARVs without knowing that I'm HIV positive living. I was with my elder sister. I fought with her. Even I boxed her seriously. She started to cry and she wants to say that, oh, even if you fight fight at me. For you have HIV, you are going to die. After feeling that, me myself, I was sorry. And I started to cry. I went to Mama while running. When I reached her, I asked a question. Mama told me that, Ogwang, you're not living with HIV. You're just taking medicine because sometimes you get skin rashes. Sometimes you can have headache. I said, Mama, by now, I'm not feeling headache. Even skin rashes are gone. Why am I taking medicine? She found it difficult. She took me from home and I was in hospital, later referral. When I reached there, I found very many other young people who were under my age. They were seated there and they said that we should be in a discussion to let us know our status. When I joined them, a lady came and told me that, Stephen, do you know why you're living with HIV? I told her, no, you tell me. She said that, Steve, you were born with HIV AIDS. I said, how could it be? I'm the first to be born in our family, but the three are not positive. And me first, why am I positive? They told me that it might be a problem when a birth was to be given. At that time, at the moment, I feel tired again and I cried again also. But the lady told me that, Steve, don't always keep on crying. Just pull on yourself. Believe who you are. Because right now you're positive living. You will no longer be negative. You will always remain positive. So please keep on taking your medicines. Don't reject them. But at the moment, I suddenly ran out and I refused to join the regional referral hospital because I feel sorry for myself. Because when I was in school, I used to play with friends. But when they heard that I was living HIV positive, I started feeling ashamed. How am I going to live among my friends? How am I going to live among the communities? When they thought that I was not taking medicine, the implementing partners, they followed me up to home. They called me. I even ran. They just chased after me, then they captured me, then they bring me home. Because I was dodging them. I was not in need of taking medicines. Because taking medicines every day is not easy. And it's not easy. So after that, they gave me some advice. Because I was growing up. I was almost 13 years old when I was in P7. They started to tell me some advice that, Steve, you no longer die with HIV. Just believe who you are. Keep on taking your medicines. You see me, I'm now fat. I'm even living with HIV AIDS. I don't have rashes. I don't have wounds on me. Then I started to believe. At the moment, I was having very many problems at home because I'm not from a rich family. I'm from a poor family. Sometimes I can't even sleep without eating anything. I can even stay once in a day when taking something to be eaten. The difficult was when I take the medicine, I can feel pain at the moment, at any time. But when I didn't take the medicine, I can feel better. But if I take the medicine, I can have headache for certain minutes. Even almost 1 hour I used to have. And they used to tell me that before I take medicine, I should first eat something. But for me, it was very hard for me. Because I used to go to school by 6 a.m. in the morning, then come back at 6 p.m. in the evening. The scholar, they can just give you 500 to go and eat something in school. 500 was not enough for me, so I used to dodge medicine. And I started feeling unwell. I started feeling cold. When staying with my friends, they can just say, Steve, you're positive living. And I ran again into implementing partners. So they started giving me advice. After having advice, I started feeling well. From that time, I believe that, Steve, you're not going to die. Just believe you can make it. You will achieve on your goals you want. And right now, as you see me, I'm fit. I have even friends. Even they can call me as Ogwang public because I'm known everywhere.
Poyo mate. Bob chingwa ko po jona rioni. Chebet pia mitumedo morano.
I've forgotten about one thing. I wanted to thank the Youth Uganda for the support they've given to us, the millet, whatever, and the dodo seed. It's helping a lot. It's bringing a lot of appetite. Taking this drug is hard when you don't eat anything. Yeah? Thank you.
No, tineno uni jona rioni. Atiel lokere jona tinoni. Tineno uni jona rioni. Inyangu nungoa ginukobo. Inyangu na be. Machel okoni pinetek mengeyo yotakomi. Keredang membi joke ngeyo nikomilit. Penteki mi joke ngeyo nikomilit. No rom konyi. Bono na machel na Mario chimoto nyeru worewu ni manuti ya monyo ya miyo dan pe monyo ya tera ber. Pe manu kiken nui kele tuon boro dit mate hichunye. Dan nui niti mit ni dan mono toko. So ame dokunu ni miringiyo ni kanga tuti ya monyo ya School a unity kwani ye be mede chimunu tohe ni dano no ineno no komelit kere nama dek kamiri ngi unu bot jona rioni kaiti neno unu gi chali ngata me kom gilit chali ngata kom gilit pieno tiu monyo yat gi aber so yen metuo jonyo tie dang tie menonu kai monya ber kai komilit bedo ba joni poyo no matek you can go back. That was a wonderful testimony.